Hi, I would like to do a comparison of several different versions of Gentle on My Mind. And I'll keep this brief. I'm not going to play the whole songs or even half the songs. I'm just going to play a short segment of each song, um, so you can get a feel for the general treatment each artist gave the song. I want to compare four versions, which all seem pretty different. So the guy that wrote this song, John Hartford, I think his version came out in like 67 or 68. And we'll just give that a quick listen here. Part of it.
All Benny Martin now. It's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to walk. That makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. And it's knowing I'm not shackled.
So you get a feel for that. So it's a lot of picking, picking, and a real country sound to it. And then, of course, probably the most popular and well-known version of the song is Glenn Campbell's. And if you're not familiar with that, we'll play 30 seconds of that.
It's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to walk. That makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. And it's knowing I'm not shackled by forgotten words and bonds and the ink stains that are dried upon some line. That keeps you in the back roads by the rivers of my memory. It keeps you ever gentle on my mind.
So you can hear Glenn's. He removes the backbeat emphasis that the original artist had. It's still a picking version, and it's really kind of from an orchestration perspective in terms of the number of instruments and how big the sound was. Glenn had a much thinner sound than John Hartford, and Hartford had a lot more instruments. Dean Martin, I think his version was next. And his sounds a little goofy to me. It's like a happy-go-lucky kind of, I'm on the road girl kind of attitude here. So,
it's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to walk. That makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. And it's knowing I'm not shackled by forgotten words and bonds and the ink stains that have dried up on some lines. Keeps you in the back roads by the rivers of my memory. Keeps you ever gentle on the mind.
So Dino brings in some brass there. Now, the last version is Elvis's version, which was on his album from Elvis in Memphis, which had a lot of actual, country songs on it. And excuse me, what I find with Elvis's version, you can see his is a little bit longer than the other ones by like, I don't know, 30 seconds or so. So he slows it down a bit. He has like a full band. It's a full, sound. But I think the first three versions I played, there's an emphasis on the music, and there isn't really an evocation of the emotions and feelings that the lyrics convey if you read them or listen to them. And I feel what Elvis, I think he blows the other guys away in terms of evoking that mood. Like, I'm on the road, I'm away from you, but you are, you're on my mind, and it's an affectionate feeling I have no matter how far I go. You're really the special person that's on my mind, even though I'm a traveler. So let's listen.
It's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to walk. Now that makes me tend to keep my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. It's knowing I'm not shackled by forgotten words and bonds, and the ink stains that have dried up on some line. That keeps you in the back roads by the rivers of my memory. It keeps you ever gentle on my mind. It's not clinging to the rocks and ivy planted on their columns now. Or something that somebody said because they thought we fit together walking.
So what I think is going on there, I think the reason he's able to evoke more emotion is because he's slowing it down. You actually are able to listen to the words and process them, right? And I think with the other three, they're singing it so quickly that you don't have time to process the words and think about what he's actually saying. And I really feel that a lot of this has to do with the fact that he's just slowing down the song. You have more time to really interpret the lyrics. You'll also notice that Elvis added the strings. There were violins in there, and then the backup singers. So that had a gospel feel. So that's it. If you have any comments on what version you preferred and why, please let me know. Thank you.